This is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our January 2016 tarot reading, and this will be for the sign of Aquarius. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. We have the Knight of Rods for the beginning of the month. Take a card from the center for the middle. We have the Seven of Rods and a card from the bottom. Okay, for the end of the month. So, Aquarius, we start out the month of January being quite adventurous, being all ready to experience something. However, we're being told in the beginning of the month, this new thing that you're wanting to go after, do not be impatient or reckless. Okay, it's not a problem being, a very assertive person and going after what you want and pursuing whatever it is that you hope for. But we're being told to be patient, okay, and not reckless, because that could lead to a dangerous situation if we're impatient and reckless. When we're reckless, we're not thinking things through. We're just jumping into stuff without realizing. So we're going to need to strike some type of a balance here where we're adventurous and wanting to pursue something, but not to the point of being reckless and impatient about it. And then in the middle of the month, we have this card. It's a card of conflict. These two men here are fighting each other. We have the Seven Rods, and they each have a rod in their hand. Now, this is going to be someone who maybe verbally attacks you. I really don't think it's going to be a physical altercation, but this is going to be somebody who's trying to compete with you. Okay, this person isn't going to be easy to, just brush off. This person is going to be kind of like this one is, in your face. Okay, there's going to be some type of quarreling. Okay, some type of conflict going on in the middle of the month. And you're going to need to defend yourself against this person. Okay, if you've ignored him or her and blew off their comments and just turned the other cheek and just walked away, no, that's not going to cut it anymore for you. You're going to have to confront this person, and not in an aggressive, physical manner like these two are battling. I mean, he has a bruise up here. He's got a scar here. I mean, they've been going at it. It's been a pretty vicious battle. And again, this is not necessarily a physical confrontation. More than likely, it's going to be somebody saying something verbally that's really going to mentally hurt you, whereas these two are physically, hurting each other, and probably mentally too. But you're going to encounter some type of an aggressive behavior in the middle of the month. Okay, and this person is just going to be relentless. Okay, and this person would resort to saying anything. Let's put it that way. They don't hold back. They just spout off whatever they want to say without even thinking about anyone else's feelings. So you're going to have some type of a quarrel or fight, okay, on your hands in the middle of the month. This may be with a friend. It may be with a spouse, partner, lover. But you need to stand up to them. And again, in a quiet, calm, firm manner. There's no need for there to be a shouting match, because that's only going to fuel this negative fire, and it's going to keep the battle going on. Okay, you need to speak to them in a firm way. Get your point across. This person finally needs to be told. It's gone on long enough. This person, to me, seems like it's someone who's been building this up and building this up and building this up until finally it's a full-out battle. And then at the end of the month, this card here of strength, it's telling you that you need to be balanced with both your head and your heart. This is a very ferocious animal, and she is kneeling down, okay? She's holding his collar. She has her hand on his neck. She's controlling this animal, but not in an aggressive way. She's doing it in a very strong, balanced, composed way. And that's how you're going to have to deal with this individual in the beginning, or the middle of the month, rather. Okay? You're going to need to stay composed. Because if she was screaming and shouting, I'm sure this animal would probably be feeding off that energy and probably ready to bite her or attack her. But since she's handling things in a calm way, the animal likewise is being calm too. Animals feed off our energy. They could sense okay, your energy. If you're a nervous, agitated person, more than likely your animal, your dog is going to be riled up and high-strung too. If you're a calm, quiet person, the animal takes on that energy well, as well, and they're more or less calm and relaxed too. So we're being told to muster up all of our inner strength, stand in your power, but not in an aggressive, mean, battling way. Okay, be balanced. Okay, and when you take this type of stance, okay, you're going to be having a better chance of winning than if you go in, a battle like this where you're stooping just as low and being just as aggressive and destructive as them. You show them that you could stay composed and that you have the inner strength to overcome whatever it is that is taking place in the middle of the month. Very, very interesting month for you. So keep this in mind, and if you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.